สิอาจาริยะประสิทธิเมสิโลมัจติยามาเทวตาพรหมาเลสิอาจาริยะประสิทธิเมสหัสโกติเทวนังคูสิทธิสวาหะนามานังสมาโสยุทธโธยุทธะแห่งนามมาทั้งหลายพระอาจาริยเจ้าพึงมาจะให้กูเป็นผู้กระทำสิทธิกิจจังสิทธิกัมมังสิทธิการิยะตถาคตโตสิทธิเตโชชยนุจังสิทธิลาโภวิรันตรังสัพพกัมมังประสิทธิเมสัพพสิทธิพระวันตุเมYou okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tattoos usually come with a bad stigma, like in America, where they are deemed unprofessional. Or in Japan, where having a tattoo can deny you entry to gyms, hotels, and other areas. In Thailand, tattoos for protection have been a part of their culture for thousands of years that they incorporated into their religion when they adopted Buddhism. The word Sak Yant is broken down into Sak, the word for tattoo, and Yant, the Sanskrit word meaning yantra or type of mystical diagram used in Dharmic religion. Sak Yant is a hand-poking method of tattooing, originally done with bamboo, the tools at the time. Today, a more sanitary steel rod is used with disposable needles. Unlike the Japanese method of tabori that uses more of a plucking motion to get the ink in, Sak Yant is more tapping, almost like a sewing machine. The design choice can go one of two ways. One, you let the monk or Ajarn choose the design for you, which is the method I choose. Or two, you can choose the design yourself. Some believe that this is fate working through you to choose what's best for you. There are some rules to Sak Yant tattoos that are generally followed. Note, these aren't strict rules. It varies depending on the Ajarn tattooing. Some won't tattoo women. Some will if someone else is touching the skin. Some won't tattoo below the waist. Some will as long as it's an animal or not something religious, which is why it's important to do your research and see which Ajarn is right for you. Scouring the internet, I came across Wat Bang Phra. It's an active monastery, meaning monks live there and give tattoos in some of the temples. After Angelina Jolie got her Sak Yant and popularized the tattoo style, many tourists flock to Wat Bang Phra to get their own Sak Yant. The monks there do thousands of tattoos a year, but honestly, some of the techniques don't look very sanitary, like using the same ink for everyone and wiping the tattoo tool with alcohol between uses to help take care of the high volume of people they see. Next, I came across Where Sidewalk Ends, which looked really good, but their Ajarns did not tattoo below the waist. Then I decided to take to social media, where I actually found my last 3 tattoo artists for travel tattoos. That's where I found Ajarn Toon. I'm going to leave all his information below if you want to check out his work for yourself, or if you want to contact him for your own Sak Yant while you're staying in Bangkok. Checking out his Instagram page, I immediately liked his work, and also saw that he does tattoo legs, so I reached out to him. I told him where I wanted to get the tattoo and sent him pictures of the area since I already had previous tattoos on the same leg. He chose a centipede. The centipede is supposed to represent balance, coordination, ability to survive stress, and beauty of movement. When I arrived, he asked me what size I wanted and told me which price for what size. When I went to pay him, he presented me with a mini altar that had incense, flowers, and candles on it, and instructed me to put the money in it. He then proceeded to hand draw the outline on me and said a prayer before he began. Now, I don't know if it was the placement or how skilled Ajarn Toon was, but it didn't hurt at all. I had to get up a couple of times and stretch because I was cramping up a bit from sitting, but that's it. He was also really fast. The whole process only took about 2 hours. When he was done, he put 3 pieces of gold leaf on the tattoo, which is something you would see a lot in the Buddhist temples, when people would put the gold leaf on statues to ask for favors or request luck and fortune. Finally, to complete the process, he had me sit in front of him, wrapped a string around this, and told me to pray good things, as he proceeded to give me a 10-minute prayer. If you stick to the end, I have a clip of the prayer. There was little to no blood during the healing process. I usually bring Tegaderm for travel tattoos so that I don't stain the sheets, but I didn't bring any this time because I didn't know how it would react with the gold leaf. He blended it into the tattoo at the end, which I was a little impressed by. I don't even think the tattoo ever scabbed. It immediately looked like it was healed. After a week, there was a little light peeling. I can't talk enough of how good my experience with Ajarn Toon was. It was a very clean and sterile environment. He was very skilled, and you can see on his Instagram page that his work is very neat and clean. His studio in Bangkok is about 35 minutes from the airport and was about an hour from where I was staying. I recommend to get there to download the Grab app. It's like Uber, because some of the cabs will probably try to scam you, like mine was trying to do with me, trying to charge me twice as much, and he kept trying to get me to go somewhere else as well. Now, don't think everyone is out to get you. Just stay aware of your surroundings. Honestly, all the people I met in Thailand were very nice, and this was the only time I felt like I was going to get scammed. Also, maybe be careful when crossing the street. That was probably one of the more dangerous things I had to do while I was in Thailand. Thailand itself was a beautiful place. I definitely see myself going back one day and visiting more than just Bangkok. I had a great time visiting all the temples and seeing all the different types of Buddha statues. I think my favorite was the giant reclining Buddha in Ayutthaya. I did a day tour there where I also learned about the different Buddha positions for the days of the week and about how Ayutthaya was once the capital of Thailand until it was burned to the ground during the Burmese-Siamese War. I'm very happy with how everything came out. It held up really nicely. At the very end of the video, you can see a clear picture of the tattoo right when it was completed, and a month after it has healed. I only wish I could have read the Sanskrit on the tattoo, but a part of this experience was about trust, and I trust that Ajarn Toon chose the right prayer for my blessing to protect me. And remember, if you have any questions, be sure to leave a comment below, and I'll try my best to answer. Remember, I don't claim to be an expert on Buddhist religion or Sak Yant tattoos. I can only talk about my experiences.
Puttang Salemana, Tammang Salemana, Sankhang Salemana, Muni Warak Patana, Muni Dabut Brahma, Kabin Brahma, Dabut Tipajaku, Abdi Mudija, Om Jumno Maha Jumno ขอชุมนุมพระเวทมนต์ราคาถาอันเที่ยวต้องอยู่ในใจทุกพระองค์ข้าพเจ้าทุกประสงค์เอหิคนเยพระมังกาเยหิโสมาเรโสโอมพุทธครอบแผ่นฟ้าและแผ่นดินพุทธครอบพระสมุทรสายสิญจน์พุทธครอบพระอินทร์และพระพรหมพุทธครอบพระยมและพระการพุทธครอบปัจจตุโลกบาลทั้งสี่พุทธครอบทั้งตัวกูกระดูกกูเจ้าสมิงพรายพระกูให้กูเรียกคุณมนจามมนจะได้ไปไกลจากตัวสิทธิกูบุญประสิทธิแก่สิทธิกูสวาหะวงกำกวมสวมพระธรณีสวาหะอิติปิโสวิเศษเสอิเสเสพุทธนาเมอิเมนาพุตังโสอิโสตังพุทธัสิทธิพุทธังประสิทธิอัมมังประสิทธิสังฆังประสิทธิมหาประสิทธิสิทธิกิจจังสิทธิกัมมังสิทธิกาลิยะตถาคตโตสิทธิเตโชทโยนิจังสิทธิลาภูนันตลังสัพพะสิทธิพระวันตุเตอังคาโรชิติสัพโนมหาเทโกเทวาเทวคณาเทวาเทวามนุสานังคาตปสุระสุราเทวะตปสวะหังการะสมุทยาถังปรเมสุระอุปาปัคขวดีสิกขะนะมะปยัคขสัตตูโตสิทธิชัยยามอุปปะปทุมมังอธิปทุมมังนิกะเปตุมารังชัยยังตะวะละสวรรณังกุมพัตตังปิตังพินทุนิมิตตังพูดละโอเค